Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180 and
Lago Figs.
Chamba.
796 Studios.
And you are watching another episode of Chatmigos.
Assemble!
I love it. I love it. Oh, I love it. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, how you guys doing? Lago, man, how you doing? How you been?
I've been good. I'm glad to be back. I'll be here every now and then, opening up my spring today.
Nice. Love the spring.
Like springtime. But yeah, how's everybody else? How's everybody doing?
Good, good. Yoko says, "Oh, look, Lago is back this week." Weird.
She got lucky. She got lucky. I was
so strange.
She got lucky.
She got lucky. Okay.
Yeah,
she got lucky.
She happened to be here last week, and then you weren't here, and then she's
Yeah.
gone, and you're back. I don't know. It's so
Bring
weird.
her in right now. Let's do this right now.
Well, all right, we'll send her the link, man. You got it.
You better run, Lago.
Something came up. I gotta go, guys.
My
Baby's crying.
stomach gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh, my stomach. Chamba, how you doing, man?
Good. Same old. I mean, it's a new week, so it's all good.
Good to hear. Mario, how you doing, man?
I too am well. I have been also doing a little spring unboxing.
Oh, springtime, baby.
Yeah.
I too am well. I too am the well.
This thing has pretty good movement in the ab area. Kind of cool.
He's so
Nice.
he's tiny, but
It's tiny. The paint
I
apps
love
are
it,
nice.
though.
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
Nice. Heck yeah. All right. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in our guest. I want to welcome to the show, Yembo Reviews. Welcome to the show.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. This is awesome. Lago,
Heck
thanks
yeah.
for setting this up, buddy.
Yeah.
Jesser, you know.
I'm just saying, you were my inside man. You've been the guy that I've gone toy hunting with.
I know.
Yeah. No, sorry about the hiccup there on that. My bad. I'll assume full responsibility. So yes. Don't blame Lago. It's all my fault.
Wait, he was blaming me? What's going on?
No, he's responsible for me being here. I'm saying in general. He's my contact.
I
was being complimentary. See, Dave knows I'm a very positive guy. I look at the good.
There you go.
The $100 million smile. Look at that thing. I love it, man. Super positive. Such a good guy. Such a great guy.
Thanks, man. Well, I miss you. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I miss going on my toy hunts with Lago because like being in new dad still in the infancy stage, right?
Yes, he's at that infant lockdown time.
Oh yeah. I know it well. Remember it well.
Number 3 is no joke, man. Number 3 and number 2 and oh my god.
Zone defense. Zone defense now.
We're outnumbered.
I can't even imagine. All right. Well, for the people who may not know who you are and what you do, you want to break it down for them real quick?
Sure. So I talk about toys and life every Sunday night at 8 p.m. over on YouTube. This is my channel. Yembo reviews everything. And yeah, I'm just trying to be a guy that talks positively and enjoys his toys. That's really like my whole shtick. It's not. I wish there was more to it than that. Like I review toys. I give my insights about them, but generally just try to share, happiness, joyousness, contentness, whatever, because there's so much other crap in the world to deal with. So yeah, my brand is enjoy the toys. These are toys. Like How can you can be bummed about things, but like we're playing with toys. They're awesome. So that's always my message. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then I do toy photography. I have been doing that now for, I guess it'll be 3 years in August.
Nice.
So whatever that works out to be, 2.5 years. But I love it. I mean, I started with a phone. I did that for about a year, and then I bought a camera, and just my basement is overrun with dioramas and toys, and it's fantastic. I mean, like it's amazing. So it's really awesome, but also it's one of those things that I've had to come to terms with when people visit my house, and it's like, yeah, all right, I'm a toy guy. Hey, let's go deal with this. Let's get this out of the way.
Yeah,
Deal with this.
yeah. You have to throw out the precursor too. You're like, it's a mess in there, just so you know. Like
naturally, I'm just like, look, just look at it like an artist's, like a painter's room, and then maybe you'll like have a little more appreciation for it.
Yeah, my wife just says I'm a hoarder, so I don't know.
I mean, I always joke that there is like absolutely an aspect of hoarding to this what we do, but it's as long as you, just like anything in life, as long as you can have a control on it, you don't let it get too crazy. Like mine's all contained to the basement. So I feel like if toys ever started creeping up out and into the space, then yes, my wife would have a problem with it. But as long as I keep everything contained, then it's like a workable problem.
Awesome. Yeah, I hate that because it's always like, especially when you take pictures, because you're like, oh, should I get? Well, I might need that, and then you get it, and you're like, you take some pictures, and you go, well, I might need that again later on, so I'm gonna keep it, and you never know, and like. I've been slowly like letting go of like, dude, I haven't touched some of that stuff in like 2 or 3 years. I'm never going to touch it again. It needs to go. And if I come up with this idea and I really got to get this picture out, then I can buy it again. Like it's not,
if it's that important, of course.
Yeah. It's something that I absolutely have to do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out to join us today, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having me. Really, it's an honor. I appreciate it.
So as always, we're going to go ahead and check in with our Chatmigos. I want to give a huge shout out to the Chatmigos. Thank you guys so much for hopping on with us. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. And let's get into it. We've got Just Jeff 45 is here. D Blake Makes is here as well. He says he is second. Loki with the knives out for the Tuesday crew. Berserk 69 is first, as always. Thunder Crow is here. Cat McKay Random, what's going on, man? How are you? Marvel Kicks, what's up, man? Got to hang out with him over the weekend, so that was pretty cool. Always good to see Marvel Kicks. The Wrestling Hound. Woo! We got Grumps in the house supporting the Tuesday crew. Rick Jones is here. How you doing, Rick Jones? Toy Rensu, Morbid Chin. Marcus Yee is in the house. Joker, how you doing, man? We got Ultra Bat, Ultra Fantastico, worldwide. We've got Machu Toy is in the house. What's going on, Machu Toy? Yoko is here. Welcome, Yoko. Fortress Madamus. Nick's Figs. How you doing, Nick's Figs? Pac-Man Pack Photos. Welcome to the show. Duran Schaefer is here. Stryden is here. Comic Book Geek. Welcome to the show. We got a very generous super chat from Cat McKay Random. I feel the overrun with dioramas and toys comment. Started cleaning an hour ago, and now I'm rearranging displays instead.
I know that feeling so well.
Dude, there'll be times I'm in here and I'm cleaning stuff up, and my wife's like, all you're doing is moving stuff around. I'm like,
but that's all it is, really.
Yeah.
I'm shifting things.
Yeah.
That's
She's like, you're not really cleaning anything. I'm like,
whenever I was, if I get an hour down here and I in my head, it's a disaster. I can't photograph anything. I don't know where anything is. And I put everything away and I'm like, oh, wife, check it out. I clean up the basement. And she's like, I can't tell.
Yeah.
Like, I know. It's fine.
Yeah. My wife's like, so the floor is a little bit clearer right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, that's huge. I don't have to step over that box.
Yeah. She's just like, all right. That's what took all that time. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm working here. We've got Jordan from Canada. Used to be anonymous dude, but now he's Jordan from Canada. Thank you for joining us. Toy Box of Doom is here. Met is also here, and Omega Weapon 13. So thank you everybody so much for joining us today. And we've got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. We've got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. Before we get there, though, we're gonna put Yembo on the hot seat. We're gonna ask you some
Ooh.
questions, man.
All right,
Yeah.
I can dig it. I will say, I'm gonna name drop for a second because like this is all I have,
Oh yeah.
I had a chance. So for anybody just discovering me now, over on my channel, I just recently interviewed The Amazing and Sir Dork. Those are my two recent ones. And then like about a month ago was Realm of Toys, Pat the Collector. The list goes on. So it's really nice. That's what I'm saying. It's an honor to be like grilled now because I've been doing all the grilling. So this is cool.
We're not gonna
Yeah.
grill you.
No, we have fun here.
Yeah.
It's all right. There's no grilling involved.
No.
All right, Mario, take it away, man.
All right, I'm gonna grill you.
All right.
I'm gonna grill you.
I'm joking. You mentioned dioramas.
Yeah.
How many dioramas do you have, and of those, which is your favorite and why?
Oh, all right. Well, okay. So that part is an easy one because and I'll explain why. So, when I start pointing, I'm counting them out. So I have a little apartment that I made from a Michaels, like I bought at Michaels, that you click together and then you can wallpaper it and put stuff up. So I have like a little bedroom. I have my Mezco Command Center dio that I've like enhanced and added little guns and stuff to. I have the McFarlane Villains Lair, the 66 Batman Villains Lair.
Mhm.
So I just recently set that up. That swaps out with the Batcave, for backdrops. I have some diorama print set up. I have a cafe. The Lori dolls from Target are 6-inch dolls, and all their stuff scales beautifully.
Yep.
So I have the cafe, and I've done like superhero cafe shots and other goofy things. But my pride and joy is my city block. I have the Extreme Sets Building 6.0. I have a Lone Wolf Labs diorama as the new second story. I have a diorama print in my wife's foam wall that she made me a couple of Christmases ago. And then I have my NECA. So then I made the street. Let me see if I can show this here.
Yeah, because I'm like, how do you store this stuff?
Yeah.
Here we go. There it
Whoa.
Oh,
is. So
That's what's up.
that's my big one.
that looks awesome.
Yeah, it's really great. And then my wife would kill me, but there's the rest of the mess.
That's awesome.
You're trapped in that corner.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you, I really am. It's like for my Sunday night show, I have when I joke that I have a stack of toys at my feet. That's my show organization. It's all at my feet,
Oh,
so I can't move during the show.
that's how it works. That's how it works.
Wow. That's cool, man. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, for reviews, often like I'll have like a pile of stuff here or a pile of stuff here for comparison. You just throw it in there. And,
Yep.
and it's so funny because like, at least for me, I don't know how other people do it, but it's like when you do a review and you like have like a back catalog of stuff to compare with, like it's like, you're gonna make you make a big mess just doing a review. Like it's like just filming a review. It's like, okay, cool. I got to get this out. I got to get that out. People are probably ask questions about this. Okay, cool. So here's this. Okay, I made a huge mess again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh well, dude. So like part of me live streaming was because when it started, like my kids are now, I have twins, boy girl twins, so they're 3.5. So when I started this, like, yeah, that's a whole nother life path, which is awesome. Like I love it, but it definitely is a whole life path being a twin dad. But yeah, so I used to like edit my videos for YouTube, and I was not consistent. I was before I really got into the toy community, and I started live stream because of the ease of use in terms of like I don't have to edit a bunch afterwards. I can just do my thing. But yeah, like all of these are my legends. And as I'm talking about, like if I'm talking about a new figure, like then it's like I'll grab one of these, but then Rose will just follow like midstream. Like I can't. It's
Yeah,
It's part of it now.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's just Oh, so
yeah, it's one of those where you're just all okay, gonna deal with that one later.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is
that's essentially it. Yep.
oh man. All right, Chamba, what you got for him?
All right. Of the purchases you've made this year on action figures, which has been the most surprising?
Oh man, so I'll give you a couple because I did bring.
Sure,
I wasn't sure what to like have around me, so this Buzz is amazing. Like
SH Figuarts, correct?
Figure Arts, yeah.
Beautiful.
So I love this guy. He is spectacular. There he is.
So good.
This was really surprising when I discovered the ankles.
Oh,
like
yeah.
to me, that was like, what?
Mhm.
Like, what a brilliant design choice.
Mhm.
It's a pull down.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's a pull down. You didn't know?
Yeah,
I didn't know. I don't have
You
this.
can
figure.
pull all. It's
Yeah.
one of the best ankles they've designed.
Nice.
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Like I can get him standing, running. It
Yep.
doesn't matter. Like he's
Yep.
awesome. So this to me was one of like my like and people had told me, and actually again not to name drop, but The Amazing was at the booth that I bought. And he's like, dude, he's like,
Yeah.
people wouldn't guess based on the like the amounts of stuff that he goes through in reviews. He's like, but people would be surprised of his like top list, and he said that it was in his top 5. So I love that one.
Yeah.
And then I'll throw out this one too because I love the Mafex, the black suit Spidey. Love this figure, but that wasn't really surprising. What surprised me was how great the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man
Okay,
is.
I'm right there with you.
That
I
like
agree.
That figure blew me away. I did
Yeah.
not see it being that good, dude.
Mhm.
it is pure joy to play with and pose, and I'm really happy that Legends have stepped up, at least like with this particular Spidey buck. Because this is like a perfect pocket figure. Because I have my little like crossover bag, and right now I have a Dave Bautista that just kind of lives in there. But like I'm not throwing him in. I'm not throwing.
Yeah,
him.
exactly. Yeah. It's too nice to. I'm
Yeah.
afraid of like what could happen inside the bag. Whereas the Legends,
Yeah.
do what you want with it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but you said it right. That Mafex Spidey, it's not surprising. You kind of
Exactly.
expected that.
Yeah.
But that Amazing Fantasy one, like even the finish, I was
Yeah.
blown away too.
Dude,
Yeah, that was good.
I was all in on the Renew Your Vows 2-pack, and I had pre-ordered that day one, and I couldn't wait till I got my hands on it. And I was like, wow, look at the toe bed, like this is great. And then a buddy of mine, Agent Gomez, was like, dude, the Amazing Fantasy, and he's the one that like really just kept pushing me, and I finally got it. So I've had this guy for a while now, and seriously, like why do I need another Spider-Man? Like it's so good, it's so good.
I got that. I got that like a little bit early, and I was like, dude, this thing is like I couldn't put it down. Like I kept messing with it. Like it just kept like Chamba, you remember? Like I was like, dude, look at this thing. Like I was blown away.
Just kept holding it back up on camera, like
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. Like it's pure hand candy for sure.
Yeah. Oh man, I mean, like, and that's the thing when I'm not hosting, I'm sitting in the chair, and I'm usually like I have a fidget figure. And this is one easy, like just go to up, and then it's like, oh, beautiful Spidey pose. Like it's just one after another.
You can get him in that like good crouching pose too, and
which is important for the character.
And it's crazy for a Legends that you could do that much with it. Like,
yeah. And the one thing that I haven't done, has anybody else done it here? I do know that people have heated up the feet and swapped them with the Renew Your Vows for like Ultimate
for the
Spidey.
Is that for the toe?
Yeah, for the to get the toe articulation.
Right.
So I've never swapped the Legends thing, but like I've that's something I've been getting more accustomed to, is like starting to tweak toys and like mod them and things. So I haven't messed with like Legends feet yet, but I was assured that if I just heat them up, they will pop right off the peg.
You can literally just throw a hair dryer on there for a good like few minutes, and then it should pop right off. You should be good. All right, Lago, what you got?
All right, so Yembo, what was the figure that got you into the toy community? What was the one that just like the switch? Because like a lot of people collect, like me, I collected Mighty Mugs, I collected comics, cards, all that stuff, but there was always that one that kind of like, whoa, you know, this is something else, and all of a sudden you become this YouTuber.
Yeah. That's fair. And you know what? I do have an answer for that too. And he's in arm's reach, so I'm going to try not to knock anything over. My first real, like, this is what I consider, like, it wasn't my first premium figure buy. My first premium figure, you know, coming just like, you know, many of us like in the lockdown period and like realizing like, oh, we can do toys in social media. That'd be cool. Like I could post my toy collection on Instagram, you know?
Yeah.
And then seeing toy photography and then looking at the toy and then learning about like Mafex. So I bought the Miles Morales from GameStop, but I was like many of you that had to wait. How long did we wait? 13 months? It was literally forever, right? Like it was supposed to come out whenever it did. So the first one that arrived in hands was
nice.
the Hush Batman.
Okay.
That can make you an addict. That could make you an addict.
Yeah.
This was the one
Absolutely.
for me that I was like, this is what toys are now.
Mm,
Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like I was taking all these like Toy Biz classic Spideys, which again, no shade, no knocking, but like I had these like figures that I was buying back in like 2005. I started teaching, and I was living with my parents, and I had disposable income, so I'd go to Toys R Us and buy toys every week because that's what I would do. My buddy and I would go see a movie on Tuesday. If anybody knows the Optimum, used to have a triple play, give you a free movie. We'd go see a free movie,
Right.
and then go to Toys R Us, and it was amazing. So I had all these toys that I was like, well, I'm going to start selling those if like this is what's out there now. I'm like, I should probably start looking into this. And yeah, this was the first hit of like premium figure that really was like, oh, okay. And then I held off on Mezco for the longest time because same thing. I knew like when I saw pictures of this guy and I was like, if I get him, I'm going to fall in love. Same thing with Mezco. Like I was like, I held out for so long, and then I got that first one, and I'm like, son of a bitch, there it is. Like, these are great.
What was the first Mezco you got?
Oh, here he is. My first Mezco was Moon Knight.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Starting off strong.
Yeah, and I this was before the show. It was for my birthday, and I went to Zap Comics in New Jersey, and they had that's a good one. So I had to put the wired cape on, obviously, for anybody that doesn't know, like this. But yeah, this was the one that just soaked me. Like, I mean, come on, like just like the little panels and the arm. I was like, this is beautiful. Like, I'm getting cut on his his weapons. I'm like, this is what toys are.
Yes, we've
got
got
my first
Berserk member for 9 months. He says, reviews everything, ? Can you review me as a mod? Please leave it story length because I'm totally putting it on IG. Mama will be so proud.
I could do that. Just hit me up on Instagram.
There you go.
I actually joked that once. I forget. I think it might have been for Sir Dork, but I was like bringing him on. I'm like, so this is supposed to be. It was supposed to be Yembo who interviews everyone, and I'm like, Yembo reviews everyone. I was like, no, that would be the worst. like, I am not going to be that guy that starts reviewing people. Like, no thanks.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
there is that guy.
That'd be funny though.
That would be funny. Yes.
Well, if I ever want to turn heel on the world, that'll be it.
A good shtick. We'll put it that way. All right. My question for you, you've already kind of answered it, but what are like your main lines? Like what are the main lines that you collect now? Like what gets you pumped? Like you're like, okay, I gotta get that. Like, oh no, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. Like, what are your main lines?
Oh man. So you're fun. Like, I don't know if you guys have been feeling this as well. So if I would have had an easier answer for this, like even a month ago, but I've been in the heavy like tone down stage right now. So I'm trying to constantly like affirm to myself that like I have toys, I don't need toys. So I'm like in that mode where I'm not trying to want anything, which is very hard to doing what we do and being on instant. Yeah. So I would say like I'm currently waiting for my pre-orders. Like I'm kind of like burned out on paying for something and then waiting years, because that's what it's been. And I know we have to play that game to some extent.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting on pre-orders. Like right now, my biggest one that I'm waiting on is the Mafex or the Mafex, the Dark Knight Superman. I really want that big, buff, big, like you just, I just love that design. I think it looks awesome.
A nice figure.
Yeah. What else did I just pre-ordered the Cousin Eddie. Mezco usually gets me. They usually get me. So I waitlisted myself on it because I didn't even realize it came out, and I was like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. Legends were always like the thing, like for so long, and I don't hate on Legends. I actually picked one up today. I went with my kids to GameStop and I found Gore, and I got them for like I think $10.99. So I was like, okay,
nice,
$5.
That's a good price. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but legend wise, I've been like, being way more selective. And Mythic Legions, I'm like, I just unboxed this guy. I just started really deep diving. This is the Purpler character.
That's a rabbit hole.
That's a slippery slope right there, man.
This is a huge slippery slope, dude. Yeah. I mean, I went to Legions Con. I went to Toy Con, New Jersey back in October. I mean, I've been into this company, but I only had like 3 or 4 open.
like with
Mm.
Legions, you're dabbling with hard drugs. Like, just
Yeah.
so you know, like,
Yeah, dude, I know it, especially seeing
I
his
think it says
artwork.
that on their box.
yeah,
You are dabbling with hard drugs.
yeah, it's like
Okay.
highly addictive.
Yeah.
highly addictive.
Yeah, yeah.
Are
So
you
that's
sure
been my
you want to buy this? Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I guess in the most recent, like, Cousin Eddie was my first Mezco in a while. Because I have like 3 Gomez's. So like that Union Gomez was awesome. I was like, I didn't need another Gomez. But the Cousin Eddie got me. I'm waiting for like Morbius whenever he's supposed to come out. I thought that was October.
I forgot that was the thing.
Right? They have my money.
Yeah.
So we would say Mofex, Mezco, and Marvel Legends. You got the 3 M's.
Yeah, that for sure. Those are like my best. And then
Oh,
Mythic
and then the
Legions
fourth,
is becoming
Mythic
my new
Legions.
addiction.
The 4 M's.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I like to joke on my stream that like I'm a toy dabbler, so like I do like to have a little bit of everything. Like
I'm like, I see something shiny. I'm all, ooh, let me buy that. I want
Yeah.
to see how that is. I'm
Yeah.
horrible. Yeah, it's a horrible thing.
I know it's not good. Like at least I haven't been a completist. Like I'm okay saying no to things, but then I want everything. So that's where
I'm right
it's a
there
little
with
tough.
you, man. I'm
It's a little
right
tough.
there with you. We got a very generous super chat from Jurassic Jester himself. What's going on,
What's
Jurassic
going on,
Jester?
Jurassic? Thanks for setting up today, man.
Have a great show, you guys. Thank you, sir. And then Prime is here. What's going on, Prime? He's finally able to catch one. Also, Mario, you suck.
Wow. Somebody
And then-
block him. Berserk, block him. Please.
And then he put a little emoji of a steak. So maybe he's cooking dinner right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's cooking dinner. All right, so now we're going to move on to the point in the show where we're going to talk toy news. There's a lot to talk about. We're not going to get to it all. There's probably 2 main things that we're going to get to.
Yes.
So just so you know, 2
Nothing
things,
else matters.
pretty much. Yeah. D Blake makes says rolled steak.
Rolled steak.
Yeah.
Yep. Got to roll your steak, baby. Got to roll your steak. All right. So I went to Los Angeles Comic-Con on this weekend with myself and the Fallen Fett. We had a really good time. We got to see these new Street Fighter figures from Jada Toys,
Gimme.
and
Wee.
I got to handle some prototypes.
Yeah,
It was great. It was
The
great.
funny thing is, Cheney, I was going to mention this particular, like when we were talking about them, and I was like, well, I'm going to get those Jada Kiss Street Fighter figures. They're the
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Jada Toys, not Jada Kiss. Sorry, I'm dating myself.
Jada Kiss.
My rap
I thought
It sounds like-
wait, you're talking about
The
the
locks.
here?
The locks,
Talking
man.
about
Nice.
the locks?
You just scored points with Dario right
There you go.
And Jesse.
Yembo knows
mean,
hip hop.
I
Yeah.
do.
Oh,
I
and
do.
Jesse,
Yeah.
Jesse,
too.
yeah, Yembo reviews hip hop. There you go.
Yeah, there was a
You know
time
hip-hop.
hip hop site was my
Yeah.
go-to every day.
There you go.
Hilarious, dude. Wow.
All right, so we've got Ken here, and Bison, with a soft goods wired cape, by the
That's
way,
nuts for the price. Wow.
and we have Dulcim. And before we get questions, yes, there is a wire for bendability in there. So you will be able to, like, it's got, the bendy wire in there, so you'll be able to bend it. It's great, man. It's great. So we're gonna start off with you, Yembo. What are your thoughts on these?
Well, I mean, I've been actively wanting Street Fighter figures because I'm 40. I think we're all in this. Are we in the same demographic?
I am also, I'm also 40.
All right. So like growing up, like I remember playing like the first Street Fighter in a pizza place, like I love these figures and I love these toys, characters, I should say, but I don't have any of the Storm collectible ones. And then I looked at the figure arts and it's like everything. I feel like I missed that boat, because like I do have trouble, even though I play the game on eBay, like I don't like overpaying myself, so I try not to do that.
Yeah, no.
So I'm super excited about these. Do you know their price point?
$25 a piece. They come with 2 head sculpts, 2 sets of hands, and effect pieces.
I mean, that's amazing. Like I want them all now.
Exactly.
Yeah, Yeah.
Double,
that should be the
triple.
standard. Yeah, that should be the
Yeah.
standard. You know,
Yeah.
in the setting.
That right there alone is going to make it easy for so many
Mhm.
people. Like that
Mhm.
gives you an excuse. Like, they're only $25. I might as well get a
Yeah,
couple.
Exactly.
Like,
Just look at this picture for $25.
I know it doesn't
Butterflies,
make any sense. Yeah.
shoulder, bicep swivel, double neck peg. Come
Yep.
on.
Yeah.
yeah.
2 heads.
New
Remember that as
standard.
well.
Yeah. 2
Yeah.
head scopes as well. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Which other figures has Jada made? I'm trying to think which ones I might
They-
have. The Halo figures?
No, the
No,
only ones
that's,
that they've done
Jazzwares.
are the
The
Universal.
Oh, that's
Universal
Jazzwares. That's
Monsters.
right. Okay.
Yeah, they've done Universal Monsters.
Oh, people like those too. I haven't
They're
messed
not-
with any of those.
Yeah, they're nice. They're basically the ramp up to this. Like they learned
Okay.
a lot with Universal Monsters, and then now going into Street Fighter.
Also, the cereal mascots, right? That was them also.
they're doing those too.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right.
Oh
that's
yeah,
right.
I
Okay.
have a couple of those.
Yep.
But
All right,
Jada for a
Mario.
while was doing the cars, right?
They
Do I
still
have to-
do it.
They
Yeah,
still do
they
the cars.
do.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they primarily do cars. So.
All right.
That's-
This is great. I for one I'm gonna scoop all these up because these are great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Mario, what are your thoughts, sir?
Oh, I mean, come on. We know my thoughts. It's all in and it's triple. But I will say this. I think this might be the first time I'm seeing like the close up. And usually you think like, oh, if it's not like SHF or Figma or something, maybe like the head sculpts will suffer. I think this looks really good. I think it's a good representation of what they look like in the game. So
Mhm.
I mean, I need them in hand right now. That's it.
Yeah.
I know.
If you ask me about this line again, Cheney, it's the same response. I need it in hand
Yeah.
right now, please.
Okay, fair enough.
And I heard that like the feet are nice, right? And nice ankle rockers and everything. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you can get all the posing that you want out of them.
Okay, so
Ah.
I can tell you because I was able to mess with some of the prototypes that the butterfly joints on Ryu, like you can get it to go in. Like I had the fist hands on, and the bottom of the palms touch. You can get the arms in that close to where the bottom of the palms touch.
That's already key. If you
Achieving-
can do that, then, yeah.
Achieving a Hadouken pose is no issue with these. And they're all going to be pinless, even though you see holes in here in these prototype pictures. They are all going to be pinless, all pinless. That's a deal. That's the prototypes I handled were pinless, so that's a thing. They're still dialing things in from the prototypes that I messed with, but yeah, man, they're great. They're great. All right. And Chamba,
I mean, I was like, I think it was in some chats we were just doing I was pulling up some images and the portraits and whatnot. It's just the Street Fighter 2. This is straight up Street Fighter 2. And I know people will be like, oh, that looks different. It's like, this is what it's based on. Here's actual images. I mean, having worked on Street Fighter, I'm pretty adverse in the artwork of it. So
you're pretty knowledgeable, yeah.
Yeah,
I would say so.
it's very accurate to what they're doing. And the alternate head for Ryu looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
They all look good. And Mario's thing, just give him to me now. Just come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, Lago, what are your thoughts?
No, I'm all in for these. I love that they're Street Fighter 2. One of the things with SHF was that they look too anime-ish for me sometimes. Some of the head sculpts. This looks like the character select screen, and I think Chamba sent to me this week like a mix of both Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo and Street Fighter 2,
which is what you should go for, really.
And,
like you have to be within that window. Yeah,
I love that about it. And then now you just told me that they're going to be pinless. Like that's crazy. Like I still can't believe for that price you're getting all this stuff.
Right.
But if I mean when it comes out, so many people are going to pick these up because for that price and what you're getting, wired cape, 6-inch, it's nuts. It's crazy, and I just can't wait. So I'm all in for this.
Yeah, man. I mean, the first thing that I said when I was talking to them, I was like, Ken has the He-Man hair. Ken has He-Man hair. Like that's very important. Like he had the He-Man hair. I was able to have, very in-depth conversations about this stuff. There's no question. I'm all in. It's it's done and done. Obviously, like you guys know how hard I Street Fighter. So, yeah, this is I just it's like Mario. It's like, when can I get my hands on them? I mean, luckily, like I've had that little pacifier where I got to like mess with the
I know.
prototypes, and I'm like,
Jelly.
Please.
yeah,
You already had him in your hands, even if it was a tease. But
yep. They weren't painted, but still, it was
that
cool
was a
to be
feel.
able
You
to
got
like.
the feel of it.
Yeah, I got to
Mhm.
check out the range of motion. I got to, give June my thoughts on it, on certain things, and he had questions, and so, it's something that I'm very excited for. I'm very, very excited for. So it's great.
Cheney, I got a question for you. So since this was announced and we've been seeing pictures, I think the hashtag bring back SHF Street Fighter has kind of died out. Is this filling that void? Like, do you even care if they bring it back? Would you? Well, that's a stupid question. You'd buy anything Street Fighter, but like,
Well, it's
is this
like
fill a void?
it's like two different things. Someone was asking me that the other day. They're like, "So are you going to get rid of all your SHF?" And I'm like, "Absolutely not.
No.
Why would I do
Wait,
that?"
why?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like no, not at all. Like it's like
What's
like,
the math there?
Yeah,
this
who
is
said that?
like this
Yeah,
is this is technically a domestic line, and like we're
Mhm.
blessed to have like so
Yeah.
much with it in a domestic line. So
Feels
it's
like an import.
yeah, it
Yeah.
does. It does. It really breaches that gap and walks that line in the middle between import and domestic, and
Mhm.
that's what they said they were going for. So
Mm.
Love it. Love it.
it still has that kind of like cartoony video gamey vibe to it, but you can still mess with it and pose it however you want, and you don't have to worry about if you drop it, if things are going to break or stuff like that. Like it'll
Yeah,
be
because you
good.
got 3 more in the closet.
Exactly.
It's weird how you say it's got this cartoony vibe, cartoony video game vibe, and I'm like, weird. It's as if it was
That's
based
what
on like
that's
video
what
game,
it's supposed
right?
to have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's awesome. And so
Mhm.
for anybody that wants to know more about these or more about Mega Man, we're gonna have June on this Thursday, so be sure to tune in. I know he got some more prototypes in. I think he might be showing off. I'm not sure, but yeah. So definitely tune into that. And then if you want to join the Facebook group that I started, it's called Jaded Toys Street Fighter on Facebook. There's I posted a lot of pictures in here. Basically, the whole process so far is in there, and I've been answering a lot of questions in there that people have been having, because there's a lot of people don't know about this line yet. So I just want to help try and spread the word a little bit.
Mhm.
All right.
So how do Cheney, how do these compare to like did you mess with the Playmates one, from the turtle sets?
Yes. So these completely annihilate those.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like yeah. Like the best way to put it is, so these are based on the video game, right?
Mhm.
These are based on the video game. They have the posability that you're going to need to hit those moves from the video game.
Mhm.
The Playmates ones seem like they're more based off the Malibu Comics version.
I was
of
gonna say
Street Fighter.
they were pretty much the Malibu Comics one.
They
weren't
look like the Malibu
Yeah.
Comics ones. Yeah.
The Malibu comics, is that like that Americanized comic version?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the
I have
one
a
where they
couple
like.
of those.
I think I have a couple issues too. Yeah.
I love
Well,
the art.
It might be worth getting it just to
ridiculous.
display it with those old school comics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're super crazy.
That's the one I think where they killed Ken in like the first issue. Like,
Something like that.
yeah. So we're gonna move on here to the Mega Man figures, wave 2 here, and just as exciting, man. Like really, really awesome. Let me get your thoughts on these, Yembo.
Well, I'm gonna disappoint you that I am not like a soup. See, what's weird? I'm not like a big Mega Man guy because I didn't have a Nintendo growing up. I hit Sega in 5th grade. That was so I was a Sonic guy.
You're a Sonic guy, okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
So like I have the whatever the Target had. I forget which brand it was, but a Sonic figure with swappable parts. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that because like Sonic's my boy. So Mega Man, like I am a Nintendo guy now. Like as I basically was able to buy my first GameCube. That was back again, like probably early 2000s. Like, oh, okay, now I can play Nintendo games. So yeah, like I mean, I've played Mega, but like I don't have that childhood attachment to it. So for me, like they look awesome, but like they don't have that pull. So I'm my wallet's relieved, but they look great. I mean, like They're awesome.
Well, the cool thing about these Mega Man figures is their price point is going to be $20.
Oh wow! I mean, that's amazing that they're hitting all. That's great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be way.
I mean, they have me now on the hook for those Street Fighter figures. When are they coming out again?
Not soon enough.
So
Yeah, exactly.
from what I've heard, they're
Not soon enough.
shooting for April of next year.
Okay.
And then hopefully pre-orders go up in March. That's what
All right.
I've heard so far. So, and that's
That's
going to
not
be
too
wave 1 of Ryu, Chun-Li, and Fei Long.
Okay.
And then the wave 2 that we just showed today, they probably won't be out until later in the year.
Sure.
So, and then so
More from
I don't want to reveal too much because I don't know what I can and can't say. But we're gonna have June on Thursday, and he's gonna be talking a lot about it. So, Mario, where are you at on the Mega Mans?
I think I commented, just take my damn money already. Let's go. Let me secure these things. Let me buy doubles and triples. I need more Mega Man in my collection. The only thing I have is like the Sentinel 4-inch Nels and maybe some, I forgot what it was, Triforce something. I don't know, but they only gave you like Mega Man, you know, and they didn't give you like the bad guys.
The Robot Masters,
Yeah, it's the first time we're seeing Robot Masters really like this. That look this good.
Yeah.
I can't, man. I need him now.
Yep. Fair enough. Chamba.
I'm in on it. I mean,
Okay. All right.
how can I
Lago?
not? At that price point as well. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't. It's harder to actually say no to it because of that too.
And what's the price point on this, Cheney?
20.
These are $20 a piece.
That's insane.
I mean, I can see myself walking out with one. Let's be
alternate
honest.
faces as well, right? Alternate faces, extra hands, and the effects. Is that?
I think they have I think they have alternate head, like 2 heads, 2 sets of hands, and effect piece. I believe it's the same. I could be wrong on that.
Just take my 20.
I mean, I guarantee I will own one. I guarantee I'll own.
Oh yeah.
You'll have a Mega Man at least.
Oh yeah,
At least.
exactly. Yeah,
You'll have to review it at least. Come on.
I know. Well, toy tablet. Gotta mess around.
Heck yeah. All right, Lago, what's your verdict?
Me, I love Mega Man. It's one of those. For me, I used to play a lot of Mega Man X on Super NES, but like the designs was what got me when I was a child, and still to this day, when I see Mega Man stuff, I always kind of buy Mega Man things. So with these for $20, and then the expressive faces, that's what got me. Like these different types of faces, you know, with the eyes a little bit like squinted, the mouth to the side, all that stuff. I love that in figures, so I'm most likely going to be all in on this. And I can't wait till they get to Mega Man X, whenever that happens. Yo, Mega Man X with the armor and everything.
One at a time, man.
I know.
Yeah, no.
But I can't. Like,
Just like Street Fighter. It's like just it'll get there if we maintain it.
All right, so everybody buy quadruples now.
Okay?
You know, buy one at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, at least one. Yeah.
The ones you want.
Yeah, no, I think it goes without saying. I'm down with these. Like A for price point, and B, they're awesome. And I got to handle a Mega Man. Like I got to handle the prototype. It was a little bit loose, but it's awesome, man. It's great, and it's gonna fit like size wise. It'll fit in with your Legends. So if you want to, replicate some Marvel versus Capcom stuff, that's gonna work. So,
Cheney, how were the ankles? It looks like they got a good ankle rock on that.
they do. There is a good swivel there. Like there obviously is limitations due to the design, but I found that because I have the 4-inch now and I have the D arts.
Yeah,
and even those are a little bit, like you can only do so much. Yes, the puppy is playing. Yeah, everybody in the chat's all, yeah, puppy time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's certain limitations, but for what it is, you're good to go. Like I think it'll be fine.
And for the price point as well. I mean,
I know you can get Mega Man with his blaster out, and you can reach the other hand.
Oh, that's it. That's all you need.
Oh,
Wow.
done deal. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Exactly.
So yeah, it'll be good to go. I think we'll be good to go.
I'm looking forward to this.
So yeah, as I said before, we're gonna have June from Jada Toys on Thursday, And so if you guys have any questions or anything, come tune into the live, and we can ask him what we can ask away. I'm sure he's open to it for a little bit. So, and the other thing is, if you like these and you want these, tell people, let everyone know. There's a lot of people that don't know about these lines yet. So
If you know Mega Man fans that don't even collect toys, they might still pick this up because they're Mega Man fans.
It's true.
Mhm. Yeah, so help spread the word. That's the main thing.
Yeah. I will say that that's been something in my secondary, like a sub objective of mine, is helping out, smaller toy companies get the word out. Just because, like we always tend to fixate on like the 2 or 3 major players, but there's a lot of cool stuff out there and a lot of people trying to make their dreams, a reality. So I love it. More.
Heck yeah. Sure. All right, so we're going to skip ahead here to some of these reveals today because we are running out of time. And, it's X-Men. Come on, man.
Yeah. Straight Fighter and X-Men. That was the show today.
Yeah, that was the show. Like, I mean, if you came here, if you came here expecting anything else, then I'm sorry. Like,
well, today
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. So here we've got 2 3-packs from basically kind of like the Uncanny X-Men 275 cover to complete that team. So, what are your thoughts on these, Yembo?
I think they look awesome. I'm kind of like not jumping at them. I think the most recent, I haven't done it yet, but I just heard a buddy of mine said that they just started charging. So I'm gonna see if that Daredevil 3-pack is still available on Pulse. I think that's one that I want to kind of. I was on the fence about, and now I kind of want it. But these guys look amazing. I just don't know if I need them in my collection. I have like a box of X-Men, and I love X-Men, and I just haven't been utilizing them. So I'm trying to be good. Like I have that Retro Jubilee. It's awesome, the animated one. Yes, but I've only really shot her a couple times. Like, so that's how I'm trying to judge what I'm bringing into the house, like in terms of my photography.
Yeah, that Jubilee is probably the best Legends Jubilee that they've put out, just because it comes with all of the goodies. Like it's good stuff. We've got a very generous super chat from our buddy Go Figure Go.
Hey, Go Figure Go.
That's not a Mega Man. I think he wants you to say it, Chamba.
That's not a Mega Man?
Question mark?
Yeah, question mark? Huh?
It was Mega Man, to be fair. I mean,
yeah. All right, Mario, what are your thoughts on these?
So when they revealed that Wolverine in this costume, I was like, oh no, because I really like the artwork. I like the costume. I'm like, maybe I'll pick them up here and there. And then they dropped these 2 3-packs. And I'm like, oh, I thought it was going to be a slow burn. It's not. So I don't know. I haven't ordered any of them. I'm tempted. And Marvel Legends is one of those lines where I'm like, I say, all right, I'm done with it. I'm done. And then they drop something like this. I'm like, oh, all right, maybe one more time, baby.
Yeah.
One time.
It looks cool, and I'm really tempted to get these, but as of right now, I have not pulled the trigger.
Okay, fair enough. Chamba?
I love that Psylocke head. Looks really good. The costumes look awesome, and it's cool that they're actually just releasing them as like 2 3-packs. I think that's neat. They're just really getting it out there. I didn't get it.
Yeah, they look great. They look really. They're tempting. Gambit without the jacket, just in terms of like posability, is not. It's a good look. The Forge looks awesome. I mean, they look great. So if everybody got them, like, more power to you. I just don't know if I need that team in that version, But it looks great. It looks great.
Lago, what are your thoughts, sir?
No, I agree with everybody. Like what Chamba said, that I think it's like, first of all, what Mario said was, I thought it was gonna be a slow burn, but now they're coming out with it. But but at the same time, it's kind of cool that they're all coming out in 3-packs, so you kind of get that whole team together. You don't have to wait like 100 years to get your first X-Men team like you had to before. Like, you get everything. So, most of it. So I think that's great. Now, I haven't. This is news to me. I just saw it now. It's the first time seeing it. Are they Hasbro exclusives, or are they just like regular release?
I'm not sure on that actually. Let's see.
Probably Pulse. Yeah,
Pre-order each 3-pack
Fan channel?
December 8th.
Fan channel.
I don't know.
Because if they're regular release, I might pick them up if I see them on like clearance or
Right.
something.
Right.
But if not, then I'm probably not gonna pick them up because
Right.
I'm not super attached to this costume.
Yeah, no, for me, I've
Yeah.
always wanted these. I've always
Yeah.
wanted this team forever. I'm ecstatic that they're going to do these, so I want to get these in my hands as soon as possible. The Psylocke head is the best one that Marvel Legends has done to date.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that is, I'm very curious to see if that head is going to go on the old Psylocke.
Yeah.
So
Damn, looks good.
yeah. So I'm all in for these. This is a no brainer for me. It's X-Men all the time. But let's go ahead and move along to the next deal here. And we've got Blob and Rogue. I think they're fan channel, if I'm not mistaken. But give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yembo, let me know your thoughts on these.
Sure. Today I've told you guys, I'm not trying to be upfront about like I'm in a want not mode. Blob is the one that like jumped out to me that I would want a Blob. I don't need another Rogue. I have a couple of Rogues, but that Blob is tight with the 2 head sculpts. They both look very cool. It just has a nice, like, I don't know. I love his shape. Like I love the sculpt of him. Like
He's
they
nice
did a
and
really
round.
nice job.
Yeah.
Like look at that. Like it's a really good looking figure.
Did you ever, Yembo? Did you ever have the other Build-A-Figure Blob?
I didn't. So this will be my Blob. So like he's
Yeah.
one I'm definitely gonna scoop up for sure. But yeah, I didn't have the other one. How does he stack up to the original? I mean, like just based on renders.
I think it looks good. For some reason, like the older one, I think I like the sculpt better on the older one, but like this is probably going to move a lot better than the older one. It's probably going to have better paint apps than the older one. So I mean, either way, I think you're good to go. Like if you have the old one and you want to keep it, then you're good. But if not, there's you can get this one too.
Kind of looks like a obese Conan O'Brien.
Oh wow!
O'Brien.
Just look at him.
Yeah. The mouth closed one, the smile.
Yeah, the
That's
mouth closed
funny,
one. Yeah. I really like the cellulite on him though. Like that's
that's
the little details.
That's what I'm saying. Like his legs, his thighs.
Yeah,
like
his legs.
Yeah, he looks
Something
great.
about
He
them
looks
legs.
great, man.
We've got a very generous super chat from D. Blake makes. Great show. Yembo, what's your favorite character when you have to have multiple figures or variants of?
Oh, well, it's easy for me to say now. It used to be like my top 3. I'm very basic. Like my top 3 have always been Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man. And I always used to shuffle based on what movie was out or what comic line I was into, or like. But at this point, I've kind of settled in the last few years. Like Spider-Man's my favorite superhero of all the times. Like so, that's my guy. And I have all of the Legends and Mafex and Sentinels, and I love everything about Spidey. So all the versions, yeah. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. That's a good thing. That means Lago will let you come back.
Trust me, Lago almost got me into Hot Toys. One of our first toys.
I helped him out with his Mezcos and stuff.
Well, you're my Mezco dealer. That's what I always said. You're my
Mezco
Mezco dealer forever and always. But you almost got me into Hot Toys too when you busted out that Doc Ock suit. Like, oh,
I'm telling you, you gotta come down.
Yeah, if you're a Spidey fan,
come to the crib. You'll get into Hot Toys once you come to the crib and check this stuff out.
I do need to do this. Yes.
All right, Mario, what are your thoughts on Blob and Rogue here?
I don't really care much for the Rogue. However, I missed out on the other Blob Build-A-Figure.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt Mafex will ever give us a Blob, so I'm considering it just to get a Blob to fit in with like the other Mafex X-Men that I have. So
fair enough.
He looks cool. I mean, if I still could get my hands on the old one, I might consider that too, but I don't know.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
I can't not see overweight Conan O'Brien now.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do.
He just
Oh,
also
is
looks like a
he?
big kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something about that head sculpt that doesn't really scream Blob
Well,
to me though.
Yeah.
it really like it really to me it looks like an old school Blob.
Yes.
Like not like a more
Yeah.
current. It
Mhm.
looks like a more classic Blob.
I felt like
Which
his
is
hair
got
should have
modern
been like
hair.
a little bit messier. Yeah, it should
Yeah,
have been like
yeah.
a little messier.
Yeah, it's way too nice. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
He cares about his hair, but everything
From
else
the-
he just
The
lets
Late
go.
Show.
Yeah.
He let go of everything except his hair.
Yep. All right, Chamba, what are your thoughts?
I think it's cool. But you've stated the facts on Blob. The sculpt looks great. I love Rogue's face sculpt.
Mhm.
Great. They've been doing a really, really good job on Rogues past couple
Yeah,
years.
So Toys should take some notes here with their
Yeah,
Rogue
dude,
face
totally.
sculpt.
With the Rogue face, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
Split
I
this one
pre-ordered
up,
that thing. I'm
1/6
hoping they
scale.
change it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
Update that head at least, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope.
All right, Lago, where you at on these?
Well, like I said, I really like the head sculpts. I like the cellulite. I like the sculpt. The Blob is the one that kind of gets me because I don't have a Blob in my collection.
Mhm.
But like everybody else said, like the Rogue, I have Rogue already, so I don't really.
Okay.
The head sculpt is really nice, and they look like fun, you know.
Okay.
Which storyline is that Rogue from? Did I hear something about Outback or Outback Rogue? Is that what
It's a late Outback costume.
Okay.
So it's like a 90s, early 90s, late 80s costume.
Like
Okay.
very, like,
It's
minty.
actually my favorite Rogue costume. Like,
Mm.
I mean, look at her. She's wearing the Toy Migos colors. So
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. I have my D. Blake Mig sign up here always,
see
forever and
that.
always, guys.
I
That's
see
I'm
that.
part of
Saw
the
that,
nation.
yeah.
It's great.
yes, I love it. I love it.
Shout out to Deep Lake Makes.
Yeah.
Yes, shake and make. Treat your shelf. All of the wonderful, wonderful things there. All right. Since we've got just a little bit of time left, let's squeeze this last one out here. So we got Cyclops, we got Emma Frost, we got Corsair. There's a whole lot. We'll go through it. We'll go through it. Were you able to see all these, Yembo?
I don't think I did. I saw the Blob before. I saw some of these before the real release. I don't think I saw these guys.
Okay.
That Cyclops looks amazing. Oh, that
Yeah.
Emma Frost looks great. Yeah, there's definitely like some in this line that I'm gonna pick up. Like I said, if I do want, like, I love X-Men, and I've actually talked many times on my show about, like, I've criminally underutilized my X-Men collection, and I haven't, like, I just need to do more with them. So this is gonna kind of kick me in the butt a little bit, I think, when I pick up some of these.
Yeah, they're going all out on X-Men.
Yeah.
No one is safe anymore. All right. Mario, did you get to see these? What are your thoughts on these?
I didn't. This is actually the first time I'm seeing them. So that astonishing Cyclops is my favorite costume.
Yeah.
Because he had that in X-Force for a little bit. And I don't know. It's like I said, Marvel Legends is the line where it's like, no, I'm done, but oh my God, they're pulling me back in.
Yeah.
So that's tempting. And then Corsair obviously is, oh my gosh, tempting. Everything looks good, and there's no doubt, like, Legends is killing it, you know.
Yeah.
As much as we complain about them, like, they're just consistently killing it. So
They're producing, man.
Yep.
Oh wow, they got Spider-Man too.
that looks good too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah, that video game Spidey looks great. He's gonna be up on the shelf.
Is that
Yeah.
Craven?
Craven
That's
looks
ani-
awesome. That's
Mhm.
Animated fan channel.
Animated.
Craven.
Oh snap! It's the first time seeing this guy, so I'm like,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah.
yeah, it's the retro line.
Animated
It's-
Craven. That's
Yep.
awesome.
or that, yeah.
Gotta stay strong. Gotta pick a lane.
And then we've
Nah,
got
I gotta get this. Anything animated series, it's just I'm weak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel you.
same.
I feel you.
This is the tease.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the tease. So we've got the little creature that chills out on Chiod from the Starjammer's shoulder here on the right. So that's going to be cool. It looks like we're going all in on Starjammers. So it's crazy. The other ones I'm not 100% on, but I have heard people said is Kingpin's son. So we'll wait and see. If I looked at that, I would have been all, why are they doing Vega? I don't understand.
Exactly.
Oh man, I can't wait for Vega for the other. Oh, that's-
Yeah.
Yep. So Chamba, where are you at on these?
They look great. I'm gonna get Chamber because he was my favorite from Generation X,
Nice.
and it looks dope. I've always wanted to pick up that old one, and I'm like, nah, no point. I figured down the line they'd eventually make one, and here we are.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get this one for sure.
Heck yeah. And it's Quentin McGuire here. That's who
That's
it
the
is.
one.
Yeah, I couldn't remember
Quentin.
his name.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have no idea who that guy is.
It's Kid Omega. All right. Lago. You're obviously gonna
Yeah, this is new to me. Like I think the Cyclops looks really good. The Craven I'm definitely gonna get, and you know they all look so nice. It's you know like Mario says, Legends is one of those lines that for me I don't really collect them that much, but when I see them I'm like, wow, this is awesome. You know.
Yeah.
And going back to what Jimmy said, like I like that you can have them and not worry about breaking them. Like that's the only one of the big things.
Heck yeah. Yeah, no, I had stated before, I was like, yeah, you know, with the price hikes and everything with Legends, I'm just gonna dial it back and only stick with X-Men. I'm just gonna buy X-Men. And it's like the team over there heard me, they're all okay, all right.
Hold my beer.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like Dan and Ryan and Dwight are all okay, we got you, Cheney. Hold on there. So yeah, I mean the X-Men stuff I'm in on. Like I'm in. Like there's no like Cyclops, Emma. Like I'm not a big fan of Emma's head sculpt for some reason. It just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, doesn't work.
But I've got the Walgreens one that I could pop on there and it'll look great. So I'm covered there. Corsair, Starjammers, count me in. That's gonna be awesome. I can do some fun stuff with you know, Phoenix and Dark Phoenix, so that'll be fun. You know, we're finishing out the astonishing Cyclops and Emma here, so that's cool. We're dipping into Generation X with Monet or M. Like,
she looks great.
Oh, dude, this figure
She
looks
looks
killer,
so good,
man.
yeah.
Like,
That sculpt looks great.
yeah, I can't not buy this.
I
Like,
know this one's tempting. I'm like, oh, do I get just Generation X? I'm like, no, I can't.
yeah.
I won't do that.
And then so here, this has got me thinking, like, are we gonna do the Imperial Guard too? Because what is it? It's Fang, right? Yeah, Fang is part of the Imperial Guard. So I know we have Gladiator. So are we gonna start knocking out Imperial Guard members as well? Like, this is a question, you know, like, whoa. Are we gonna go down that rabbit hole there? And then we got Quentin here. This isn't necessarily a costume that I'm familiar with him in, but it's cool to finally have a figure of Quentin McGuire. Chamber, I mean, done.
Yeah.
Say less. I'm in. And the Spider-Man looks cool. I think I'll pass on the Spider-Man. The cartoon Craven looks cool. So, yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipe here for Legends, and I'm excited, I'll say the least.
Anyone else getting that Spider-Man? Anyone else getting? No one.
It's tempting. I've got the SH figure arts one, and I'm fine with
Oh, see, there you go. I don't have. I have like the Legends Miles, but I don't have like the original video game version.
This one will do. This one will definitely work for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've gone over a little bit, so thank you everybody for hopping on with us. Jimbo, where can we keep up with you, sir?
Yeah, so over on Instagram, it's Yembo Reviews Everything. Same thing. You know, what's missing from here is TikTok. I am doing more TikTok stuff. So TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube all under Yembo Reviews Everything. And I live stream every Sunday night at 8 p.m. And then I'm also part of, so this is another big one. On Fridays, I pre-record a video with two of my friends, Toy Father and No Chewing. And we are now like the face, I'm using air quotes, but like, you know, the faces of the Toy Pick community, where we're going to be, we just started last Friday, so we're going to record again tomorrow night. And every Friday for the Toy Pick community over on Instagram, we are doing the top 10 as voted on by the toy community.
Oh,
so
nice.
we try to do it a little like we're gonna get better every week, but like we have visions of ESPN and that type of like doing it that way.
Nice.
Just trying to do something a little different, but
yeah,
those are the main places you can find me. So yeah, subbing, all that is appreciated. If you like what you've heard tonight, I really appreciate this, guys. Seriously, it's been a blast. So thank you very much for having me on. Means a lot. This is awesome. And like I said, I love repping you guys every Sunday, every week. You guys are up there.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Mario, where can we keep up with you, sir?
Actually, I want to plug my friend here. If you guys want this, and now this is the greatest.
Yeah, where do I get that?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Where do I get that? Where do I get
Uncle
that?
Sam 1989 on IG has opened up commissions, and he only does it once a year or maybe twice a year.
Okay.
So if you want this, send him a DM.
Send me a
Lead
link.
time is about maybe 3 months, but
Jenny's like,
I
send me.
forgot how to spell.
Uncle Sam 1989 on IG. And then,
All right.
let me do it again. You can follow me on 796 Studios on Instagram, TikTok, Vero, Twitch. No, not Twitch. YouTube. You can find me on the first Thursday of every month on Toying Around's channel, Unboxing Thursday, Enablers Edition. And then, lastly, you can find me December 17th on High School Creations channel, The Build, episode 3.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, Chamba. What do you got going on, man?
You can find me at the Chamba on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on the Toymigos Discord. And pretty much it. And also They're Not Dolls on Thursday.
All right. Where can we find you, Lago?
You can find me drinking Capri Suns here on Tuesdays and
Nice.
on Instagram, Lago_figs.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. As always, you can check me out, Chatty180, Instagram, Vero. Check it out here on Tuesdays, Thursday night. Definitely come check us out on Thursday night. We got June from Jaded Toys. We're going to be talking a lot of Mega Man, Street Fighter stuff. So come hang out. It's going to be a blast. Check out our Facebook group. Check out the Discord. As I said before, I started the Jaded Toys Street Fighter Facebook group. So hop in there. Check that out. And also Chamba, we've got, what is it? Jump Fest.
Oh, Jump Fest.
Fiesta. Yeah, Jump Fest is
Fest
coming up.
is,
So if you guys want
2 weeks,
another,
I think.
yeah, it's like 2 weeks out. So if you guys want another Import Migos episode, we'll do it for you. So
yeah,
stay tuned for that. One last time here, I want to thank you, Jimbo, for hopping on, man. This has been a blast. Like your energy is just so awesome.
Thanks, guys.
I've had a really good time, man.
Appreciate it, Jane. Me too, man.
Yeah, this is
seriously. Whenever you want me back on, just let me know. I would love to hang out. This is how I view all of this. Hanging out with old toy friends, new toy friends. This is just great, man. So really, whenever you guys want to, mix it up again, let me know. All right. Awesome. Do you mind if I do one last little plug?
No, not at all. Go for it.
Thank you. Next Tuesday, I don't know if you guys know Detour Customs. Are you familiar with his work over on Instagram? So he's my next interview guest. So next Tuesday. So you guys were my in-between where I got to be interviewed. So thank you.
Nice.
And then so next week. So 12/13 over on my channel, 8:00, Detour Customs. I will going to be picking his brain about his dial making, accessories, all sorts of cool stuff. So thank you.
Right.
I appreciate it, Cheney.
All right. So as always, I am Cheney180.
I'm Lago Figs.
I'm Chamba.
I'm 796.
Yembo reviews everything.
And Chatmigos.
Assemble!
Assemble!
1, 2, 3.
Assemble!